Welcome to the Hip Hop Talk Show, Temple Tactics. I invite you to travel with me into hip hop's culture. Together, we will journey into local hip hop communities, examine hip hop's elements, explore hip hop's history, and speak with hip hop artists. So kick back and let's enter the temple. This is Temple Tactics, and we're coming to you live from Fullerton. And tonight we'll be speaking to some individuals who are trying to win themselves a position at this year's October 2023 Hot Fest. We're talking about their flows. We'll be talking about who they are. We're talking about the city for who they represent. So stay tuned. Temple Tactics, live at the Hot Fest. That was much better. All right, so today here we have one of the artists that is performing at today's Hot Festival Artist Competition. Before you, we have one who may ascend. Going through his stuff, Texas person, made it out to Cali, and here he is at the Hot Festival getting ready to do the artist competition. I just introduced you, but tell us who you are.
Yeah, I'm OMA, one who may ascend, conscious trap metal recording artist from Dallas, Texas, currently residing out here in LA. We just had a brief conversation about our roots out in Corpus, Texas, Dallas, so shout out to the people back home. I was saying that's where we got started, you know what I'm saying? So good times, good vibes. It's funny, like good people will always seek you out, keep you protected, you know what I'm saying? So that's what's up.
Well said. I kind of gave it away just a while ago and said we're out here for a competition, but what brings you out to Fullerton today? Why are you here tonight?
Yeah, so aside from my roots out there in Texas, I also moved out here to Orange County when I first moved out here back in 2018, so I really like the college vibes of Fullerton, the city, just Orange County in general. Low key, it reminds me of Texas. It's like my retreat when I'm not spending time out in LA. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes things get hectic, crowded, it's packed out there sometimes, but I really like the OC vibes here for sure too.
I hear that. I had the same vibes, felt comfortable out here,
Right, with the beaches and everything.
And things do remind you of Texas,
And you where to park, you ain't got it's some traffic out here, but traffic's not crazy. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. So let's go to this next one. As an MC, MCs have different styles, different flows. What can we expect from you when you grab the mic?
Absolutely. Substance, consciousness, above all else. I like to pride myself on my lyrical integrity, you know what I'm saying? And also delivering a message with substance, in each track. I used to have this, I guess, if I had a slight, if I had to judge myself, critically, people said I used to compound a little, maybe too much substance. And in one, I need to let shit breathe sometimes, so we still working out the kinks and everything, but above all, obviously the delivery, the flow, the energy, all that's gonna be there. But priority number one is delivering the message, the consciousness, the substance, to the people, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, yeah, I caught that when I was going down your rabbit hole, man. The lyrics are there. Man, let's go. Hip hop is about to hit 50 years old, right? How has hip hop changed your life?
Oh man, it's hard to say how it hasn't. Honestly, had to answer that question, reverse, psychology for a second. From where I am today, to my psychological development. When I started writing and making music back in high school, being 14, freshman in high school and everything like that, I always looked at lyricists, artists as people, really philosophers, that are preaching their philosophy. You could literally take any line from Dear Mama to
Talk to him.
Man, it's so many going through my head right now. New York State of Mind, life is nothing more than, so many significant lines, so as an impressionable youth, that's how I always perceived, this art as it's really a philosophical, not just that, but psychological development. It's social commentary based on the times, and especially in the times that we live in, that is particularly relevant, where we are today, in our evolution as a species, you know. So I like to incorporate fucking, you know, psychology, philosophy, like, you know, and just like energy, but also, you know, you also have to be relevant. You know, you have to speak to the people. You can't just speak on what you're going through, you know, because then there's a disconnect. You know, like you have to relate, you know, to the audience, you know. And yes, again, going back to integrity, you always want to be true to yourself. You know, you can never deny yourself, but at the same time, there needs to be that balance where you can actually resonate and move with people, you know. So in regards to how hip hop has changed my life, you know, that's how I also like to, you know, do what I can to make an influence and impact on others, you know. But so far as how hip hop has changed my life, it's hard to say honestly how it hasn't. It's such an integral part of my life, incorporating like everything I do. I forget who it was, but there's this, again, philosophy that hip hop is all around you. You know, it's just a matter of conveying a message or your perception, you know, of it. And maybe, I know I'm probably going on a tangent here.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Deep into this and everything.
Hip hop is 50. Come on, you're getting 50. You're giving us 50 years of talk.
Man, like this is, it's everything. It's really your perception of reality, you know, really at the end of the day, to sum it all up. Like that's really what it is in its essence, you know, that's the interpretation. Yeah.
Well said. Hey, let's keep hovering around that 50 years old in hip hop. There's many groups out there, many hip hop movements. Who's inspired you?
Again, that's a big ass question. You know, what I'm saying?
With some of the knowledge you're dropping, I'm like, yo, this dude definitely listens to KRS-One, Public, you know what I'm saying? But from your mouth, come on, tell him.
Right, and I got to give credit to where it's due. Like, shout out to my dad for putting me on like all of the you know, they say the old heads and everything like that, but that's like where the knowledge is at, you know what I'm saying? So I'm never gonna discount that. Now, if somebody today is relevant and speaking knowledge, you know, again, I'm never gonna discount that either. For me, it's all about principles. But as I see, you know, in myself right now, as I'm answering these questions in this interview, the one person that comes to mind right now is Immortal Technique. You know, so like, and heavily influenced by Immortal Technique, you know, for a long time.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, no, definitely. I don't know if I want to give y'all my full like top 10 or whatever, but I also want to pay respects to everybody, you know, who's relevant today in today's day and age, you know. So more recently, stylistically, I've been influenced definitely by Kendrick Lamar, you know, for sure. Even Lil Wayne, you know, people want to like hate on mainstream or whatever, you know. For me, again, going back to being a student of not just hip hop but life itself, you know, I feel we're doing ourselves a disservice to discount, you know, any valid source of inspiration, you know. Like, how is anybody gonna sit here and say that, for one, Wayne didn't change the game, you know, and then for two, like, his heart's not actually in this, you know? So like, those are two things that I look at, especially in regards to like judging somebody's based on their integrity, you know, what they're willing to put down, laying the foundation, you know, for this game. You know, I could go on and on about my influences, you know, so like, I don't even really want to get started on that, you know. That's a...
Thank you for sharing with it, though. Come on, that really helps.
Shit, you for asking the question, you know, so... Yeah.
So before we cut out of here, part of this show, we rep your videos, man. Would you like for us, if you want to introduce one of your videos out there, we'll go right to that.
Make sure you check out Mistaken, banger hook. The vibe is West Coast, but it's with like a southern kind of delivery. It's like mad aggressive. I was really on some like drill shit. Y'all gonna see me perform it here tonight. It's gonna be like my first track, you know, so we gotta get like at it. And just like, I really like aggression and consciousness, you know, in my music, you know. So that's what I really do to convey that and get that energy out. So make sure y'all check out Mistaken. It is live on our YouTube channel. We dropped it about 2 weeks ago as of this interview, you know, today. Check out Mistaken. Appreciate y'all.
And we're going to that song right now. Stay tuned. Tempo Tactics, One Who May Ascend. Thank you for coming up, bro. Appreciate you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you. Peace. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yo, let me tell you, I got me fucked up here real quick. First,
I ain't never fell off, cause I got it right back. These other motherfuckers ain't got it like that. I'm a beast on the beat, they ain't on the right track. Please tell me, what do I lack? And which one of you gonna pick up my slack?
where?
Huh? That's what I thought. Don't get ahead of yourself, cause I hack a ride dog. Cause that is my job. I slash and I chop. Call me your barber, y'all acting like bobs. Don't get it twisted what I'm packing, I pop. Got a Mac and a Glock in the back of the shop. And the truth in the booth, all facking y'all not. Y'all capping y'all frauds, asking for cops. Y'all slackers, I fussing, so tagging your captain. Grabbing my loss, took a bow with a round of applause. I guess he wasn't down for the cause because
one of us about to be taken. One of us about to be stinking. One of us about to go to jail. One of us about to go to hell. One of us about to post bail. One of us about to catch an L. But if you think that I'm gonna take it well, that's where you're mistaken. I said you're mistaken, 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 mistaken. This shit right here is marble taken. Mistaken, 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 mistaken. This shit right here is marble taken.
when I practice, I preach, don't get dragged in the streets. I be packing the heat when I'm rapping on beats. So be lacking on me, you gotta catch me to whap me. I'm strapped when I beat, put a gap through his teeth. Any last words, those the last of the speak. Now close your mouth, go sit down. Don't you know what comes around goes around? You act like a bitch and the hose it out. Talk all that crap, all for fun. But when I got a gun, pussy cat got your tongue. You picked the wrong dog, hey, I'm not the one. Now you lost the lung and I'm on the run. But so long as the job is done, how many bodies have I caught? A ton. All of them, and I'm about to add one more on top of them. Because
one of us about to be taken. One of us about to be stinking. One of us about to go to jail. One of us about to go to hell. One of us about to post bail. One of us about to catch an L. But if you think that I'm gonna take it well, that's where you're mistaken. I said you're mistaken, 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 mistaken. This shit right here is marble taken. Mistaken, 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 mistaken. This shit right here is marble taken.
practice what I preach. Get dragged in the streets. Yeah, already know what it is. Trunk beats. Dollar in a dream, bitch.
All right, before us, we have another person that's performing at the Hop Artist Competition. We have A.G. Cora. Pronouncing that correctly?
Yes, sir. A.G. Cora.
Cora.
Short for corazon. You feel me?
Oh, so that's what that is. That's what that was. Okay.
A.G. Cora.
Okay. Oh, that helps me pronounce it better now. No, you know what I'm saying? So, man, you kind of opened it up already. Tell us who we have before us right now in the Temple Tactics and let us know about you.
I'm A.G. Cora. I grew up in the IE. I was born here in Anaheim. I'm about that hip hop. I love hip hop. I like that raw shit, but I also do my Spanish thing. I'm into that raw Mexican hip hop, like that Santa Fe Clan, but I'm also into the ratchet tip for all the homies out here, in the IE, the OC, LA, you feel me? I got music with Swifty. I think my biggest collab is Cap G. And I just be hustling. I be going at it, you feel me? Look me up, A.G. Cora. That's me.
Yo, you just kind of dived into the second question I was going to give you. MCs come up with styles, certain flows. What can we expect from you when you grab the mic? And you kind of already jumped into it already. If you want to elaborate more, we could just jump to that next question.
In the near future, I'm really going to be working on my Spanish. Like, I'm really going to be working on that raw Spanish. That Mexican Spanish shit, yeah. And then I'm gonna keep this West Coast and this ratchet tip going too. That hustler shit. So yeah, and I'm definitely gonna dab into the raw hip hop, the underground raw hip hop too. Those are my 3 lanes.
Hey, dude, that's enough lanes to go down.
Yeah, those are my 3 lanes. Yeah, you'll hear it tonight. You'll hear it tonight.
Oh, dope. Oh, yo, nice. Let's get to the next one. And I kind of opened it up already. What brings you here tonight? You just kind of said, I'm going to perform, but why are you performing tonight?
Well, the Thought Fest, I be fucking with the Thought Fest. In the IE, in my eyes, is one of the biggest festivals that we got right now.
It's dope, right? You got some
heads. One of the biggest festivals we got, and I'm going where it's popping, you feel me? Thought Fest is popping, so I'm going to be there, you feel me? So that's why I'm here.
I hear you. I love your energy, dog. Everyone else, I'm not saying nothing bad about anyone. They just give me that interview, but man, I could tell you hungry for this stuff.
Yeah, I'm on it, man. I'm fucking around. I'm on this shit.
And then whole nother thing, like I already watched some of your videos. You already rapping in Spanish. I've seen you have some Spanish videos out there. You have the English videos out there. So you really doing your thing, going down that lane,
Yep. Hell yeah. Yeah.
So let me get into that next question. Hip hop's about to hit 50 years old, man. Can you tell me how has hip hop changed your life?
It's crazy. Honestly, what brought me into hip hop was like streets and knowledge. That's what brought me into hip hop. And I don't know, that's really what brought me into hip hop and kept me busy. So I think it even expanded my vocab, gave me something something positive to do.
I hear you. So you like reading more books? Are you opening that dictionary or what? Because you said it's helping you out with your vocab.
Yeah, I do both, but doing this music shit, this music business, sometimes it's hard to sit down and read a book.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love books. There's some books that will change your life.
Gotcha.
Definitely some books that will change your life. So yeah, it just gave me something positive to do, amongst being in the streets,
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, like that.
If I may ask, man, how old are you?
I'm 30.
30? Yo, crazy. It's nice to hear someone at your age, I'm 51, to talk like you're talking. You know what I'm saying? It's like some positive stuff for hip-hop and the younger generation that's out there listening to people like you and hip-hop in general. Yo, I got about one more question for you, and then we're going to bounce. What was that question I was going to ask? Yes, here we go. Just hover around hip-hop still being 50. Can you tell me who are some of your influences that, pushed you out there to grab the mic?
Well, I got a lot, man. Like, it's like different eras of my life had different music, of course you started with like Tupac and shit, but like in my Spanish, artists like Santa Fe Clan, and then you got these new artists too, that the local artists around here, that they're doing it too. Like, what is it? If I were to say one that's on the come up right now, I don't know what dudes in my area too, like Dope 909, them dudes out there hustling too. So it's just a lot of them. There's just different genres, different eras, had different influences. Yeah,
I hear you. Hey, so one more thing. Part of this show, we talk to an MC and then we pump up their videos, let everyone know what's cracking, what you have. So if you'd like to, we finish off this interview, play one of your videos. Can you introduce that video for us? One that you want them to go to.
Okay. Well, how about you go to one of my projects?
There you go. Come on.
Yeah, Winter in the West. Yeah, look up that project. That's one of my newest projects that I dropped.
Where can they get it at? All streaming platforms?
Yeah, all streaming platforms. Winter in the West, AG Cora. If you go to agcora.com, you find all my platforms.
Right there, you heard it straight from the MC, right there, from the Inland Empire. Thank you for coming to Tempo Tactics. We appreciate you. Good luck tonight.
Thanks. One love.
Peace. Cool, dude. Thank you.
Hey, you guys should follow me on this.
Yeah, I did. All right, so, man, you're out here for a competition. I'll let you get into that in just a few minutes. But can you tell us who we have in Tempo Tactics today?
Yeah, my name is DeLuce Cannon. I'm from Hermosa Beach, a little beach town south of LAX, like 15 minutes.
Yeah, we're from Gardena.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we
yeah.
neighbors.
Yeah,
South
for
Bay,
sure.
What's up? Represent. Yeah, my name is DeLuce Cannon. I make hip hop music and influenced by like jazz, boom bap, contemporary stuff. So my name kind of tells you about. I don't want to be pegged I don't want to be pegged at all. I don't want to be put in no box or told like this is the genre, this is what you got to do. I want to be able to have the freedom to say, I'm just doing whatever I feel, So.
Oh, nice. The Loose Cannon, gentlemen. The Loose Cannon.
Loose Cannon, that's me.
Second one I want to ask you, man, is you MCs have a style, certain flow. When you grab the mic tonight, what are we going to expect from the Loose Cannon?
I'm trying to show off some old stuff and some new stuff and some unreleased stuff. I definitely am a writer by trade, so I'm trying to show off the bars, but incorporating like some melodies and stuff on the hooks. So I'm trying to show you a variety, not just fast bars. I'm trying to have you, engage the brain, make people think, thought-provoking stuff. So that's where I'm at.
That saw a couple of videos like that animated one that you have.
Yeah, I did an animated short with this guy, Monk Made. Shout out to Monk Made. The track was called Selfish, and he put together an animated music video. And so I'm just trying to make stuff that's relatable, engaging, fun to watch, and all along those lines, you feel me?
I hear you. And I kind of hinted to this already, but why are you here in Fullerton tonight?
I have been following ThopFest more closely this year. I started making music officially like 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, and I like what they're doing. I've seen some of the names that they bring through, and I want to make my own contribution. Every artist has their own something special to offer, you know, and so I want to share what it is that I have to offer amongst, 60, Noah James, Curtis King, and the rest of the guys that are doing this. Shout out to ThopFest. And, people are coming out because they fuck with it. They respect the movement, It takes a team, it takes a family, it takes a concentrated effort. So it's out of respect. And like I said, I'm trying to contribute. So that's why I'm here.
Man, there you go. You following it. Yeah. You on it. Hip hop is about 50 years old. How has hip hop changed your life?
That's what I came up on. I think the first 2 albums that I bought was like hip hop, Tupac's Greatest Hits and Ready to Die. And I remember when I was like 4 and 5, riding around in my mom's Ford Explorer, listening to like The Game and 50 Cent and stuff. And she grew up in Inglewood, so she was listening to a lot of oldies and then hip hop, and so her influences rubbed off on me a little bit. And yeah, man, I love hip hop. Every artist, like I said, has something different that they like to offer. So I'm a student to the game and a fan just as much as I am an artist.
Yeah, Loose Cannon, ladies and gentlemen. One more, man. Let's hover around that 50 years old in hip hop. You kind of just mentioned there that there's many movements, hip hop movements, groups out there. You already talked about 2. Who's out there inspired you? Even right now.
Yeah, I really like, and it's not my sound that I do personally, but I really like the Griselda movement.
Ooh,
Conway, West Side Gun, individually and collectively, what they do, I really love Griselda, bro, like for real. I really enjoy listening to Freddie Gibbs too, like Cold Day in Hell and like Miseducation of Freddie Gibbs. Like that was the stuff that I was listening to like in college that really like kind of stimulated my pen. I was like, damn, like I like what he's doing, you know what I'm saying? I like what these guys are doing, their wordplay and all of that, and it inspired me to just be myself and do what I do, so.
I hear you. Thank you. And one last thing, man. Part of this show, we talked to MC. The other half, we play one of your videos, man. And we kind of talked about one of your videos. There's one that you would like us, that you want to do the intro for. We're going to play it.
Oh, cool. Okay. I would say check out Kick. That's the first song that I released this year. And I put out a video. Shout out to Authentic and Official Hip Hop, my guy, Jerron Amir. He was in town from Philly. We linked up and did a video just kind of on strength. I never met him before. We had a really great session. We banged out 3 visuals, and he kind of inspired me to want to do more visuals, get behind the scenes content of the music videos, of studio time, and just really document the whole process so you can see the growth, if anything, just for myself. But Kick music video would be the one that I have out now. Go check that out. And yeah, My Oldest Habits Are So Hard to Kick. That's just like a coming of age song, and just growing up and being an adult, you just go through some shit. So that's Kick, and I'm the Loose Cannon.
There you go. Loose Cannon, Kick. Thank you for coming, Temple Tactics.
Yeah,
South Bay, Hermosa in the house.
Let's go. Shout out South Bay, Temple Tactics. Respect.
Peace. Yo, thank you, dude.
Hey, appreciate it.
How many people that care for me are there for me? How many people that care for me are there for me?
Not enough, I swear.
For me. How many people that care for me are there for me?
Care for me, are there
For me. How many people that care for me are there for me? The world's full of lies, dark honesty's a rarity. How many people gon' say they chopped down a cherry tree? Blessed with abundance, I tried sharing through charity. My ex's moms always ask, where is he? With their daughters, I saw the disparity. Standing in the mirror, I see why they be wearing me. They used to giggle, but now look who laughing. Fuck that little party, I don't wanna crash it. Living off credit, so that's where you cash this. No one gets shot in my neck of the woods. Got strays in the hood, in the hills, keep an eye out for cash shit. Couple of chicks from the past that was batshit. Maybe they wasn't before me, and shorties just picked up my baggage. Yeah, all of their lines are recycled. Just like Volcano, I might blow. Out of LA, an American Psycho. Killing my rivals, I got this chick who had it, we weren't at the typos. The hardest part right before the level up. If it's too hot, then don't pick the kettle up. That's where the devil need to settle up. You looking dusty, homie, need to freshen up. Lead him to water, can't force him to drink. This shit is therapy, there ain't no shrink. Skating on beats like it's ice at the rink. Or caught me a crib for an ice at a ring. My oldest habits are so hard to kick. My oldest habits are so hard to kick. Yeah. My oldest habits are so hard to kick. I swear it's like they're bitter to cartilage. I am the furthest from heartless, but I know all about darkness. So many calls that I made and I hope I'm recorded. I know all my efforts, they will be rewarded. My scruples said fuck it, I'm just gonna ignore it. I started talking, all up in my forehead. My chick is my whip too, is it that important? Let me tell you about the first thing I think of when I wake up in the... How many people that care for me are there for me? For me.
How many people that care for me?
How many people that care for me are there for me? For me.
How many people? How many people? How many people? That's what I wanna know. Where y'all been at?
All right, so welcome to Temple Tactics. Can you let our viewers of Temple Tactics know who we have in the building today?
Yo, this is Eric Young. Y'all can catch me fucking anywhere from the 714, you know what I'm saying? 714.
So what brings you out to the Fullerton area tonight?
I'm competing for a spot at the Thought Festival, you know what I'm saying? The homie told me about it and he signed me up and I was like, I'm down, you know? So that's what I be doing. That's why I'm here, you know?
Good luck tonight, bro.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Third question I'm gonna ask you is, rappers come up with certain styles, certain rhyme flow. When you grab the mic, what can we expect?
Just a lot of heart, you know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot of heart, and you feel me? Like that doesn't mean no like soft shit, you know. I just got a lot of story, and I know how to express myself well through music, you know. Like that's why I'm so close to music. I feel, cause like I know how to express myself really well on it, you know. So a lot of heart.
I hear you. I was watching some of your videos. You also sing. You just don't rap, right? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely a singer. Not like an R&B artist and shit, but I love singing. You know, like I love singing ever since I was a kid. I was like super into singing, so like I just incorporate both of them. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that because you know, for coming in as a rapper, most rappers when they came in the game, no one sang, bro. The hook, you know what I'm saying? But for you to come in, that shows a lot of heart and how true you are about this music. You know what I'm saying? So respect to that, dog. The next question, you know, hip hop is about hit 50 years old. How has hip hop changed your life?
Well, it's giving me a lot, man. It's giving me a lot. Like it's kind of hard to say, cause of how close I am to hip hop, you know. But I mean, I was never like a banger and shit, you know. When I was a kid, like I was never a banger. Like, hip hop saved my life. Like, I'm not gonna say that, but I love hip hop, you know. And like hip hop has always been there when like nobody else was, you know. Like I feel like I've healed a lot through music and through writing music and shit, and like that's why I take it as serious as I do, cause it's very close to me. You feel me? Like,
for sure, dog. For sure. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, of course, man.
The last question I'm gonna ask you, man. We're gonna keep hovering around hip hop being 50. A lot of movements out there, you know, MCs, rappers. What inspired or who inspires you?
Well, when I was a kid, I came up listening to like real hip hop shit, you know, like, you know, back to like Wu-Tang and shit. But if I'm being real, like when I first dove into hip hop, like I was listening to like heavy like hip hop shit, like Mortal Technique, like Chino XL, like shit like that, you know, like very 90s shit, like boom bap shit. So like that's where my background came from. I started off like a hip hop rapper, you know, and then like just kind of evolved over time, and I just turned into what I am now. Like I incorporating different shit into it. Like I like to rap and sing, you feel me? Like I'll do both. Sometimes I'm just singing. A lot of times I'm rapping hard ass shit, you know, like it's fucking everything. Hip hop is everything, dog.
Well said. Hey, yo, so part of this show, what we do is we talk to the MC and then we promote their video, bro. Can you take us out with one of your videos?
Yeah, sure. Hey, Lil Games is out now for my debut album, Soil. Lil Games, you can catch that on YouTube, shot by All Films. It's a fucking movie. Y'all need to watch that shit. Y'all need to listen to the whole album. Trust. Gonna save your life.
You heard it right here, straight from the goat's mouth. Oh, yeah. Thank you for coming to Temple Tactics. Appreciate you, man.
Thanks for having me.
Peace. Enjoy the video.
Yeah, I say different than those lips say. You acting like we met on mistake, like we ain't had none. Kills me that he has you his way. Addicted to the way you call me so softly, it calms me and pulls me from this place. This place we both fall in too deep. I get you and you get me, but he knows nothing about our little games. Girl, please just tell me what you mean. I can give you what you need, and we can stop playing on you, girl. Yeah, yeah. I think my past like feeling you, girl. Yeah, yeah. Needed you last night, where was you, girl? Yeah, yeah. You're not my business anyway to ask these questions anyway, but I can't say that I don't feel none when you feel in love with no friction. And I'm second choice just till he fuck up, then say what's up, think I miss us. Open arms cause you mean some. Energy make me numb, so we keep going through this rerun till I feel done when you leave us. Do you need us like I need us, girl? Baby girl, do you need us? Tell me that you need us. Baby, if you need us, don't leave us, just tell me. Yeah, I say different than those lips say. You acting like we met on mistake, like we ain't had none. Kills me that he has you his way. Addicted to the way you call me so softly, it calms me and pulls me from this place. This place we both fall in too deep. I get you and you get me, but he knows nothing about our little games. Girl, please just tell me what you mean. I can give you what you need, and we can stop playing our little games.
All right, here we have tonight with us one of the headliners for the Hot Festival traveling tour, Curtis King. I just said your name, but do the rest of the introductions. Who do we have in the temple today?
Curtis King, artist, music producer, YouTuber, content creator, dad first and foremost, and husband, man. I just doing the best I can to live as creatively free as possible.
Oh, nice. The way you introduced the family into that as well.
I think that's the foundation. I know that's the foundation. If things are right there, everything else creatively will fall in its place. But I think sometimes we as artists, it's easy, especially independent artists. We got so many different responsibilities. It's easy for us to get out of that and forget if home ain't right, none of this shit is gonna ever be right. So that's my foundation, is making sure I keep that in order. I can't be out here if my wife is not with my son. That's just flat out. If she's too tired, if she got a headache, a migraine, and me just being the kind of husband I am, I'm going to make sure that I hold up my end of the bargain no matter what my responsibilities are. That's numero uno. So that's important that now at 38, it's important that every time I'm doing interviews, I make that known. Like, that's a part of my profession.
Yo, that's dope. For sure. Off the top, first question, you already just dropping jewels. First question. Yo, that's dope. Yo, let's go to this next one. I kind of hinted to it. What brings you to Fullerton tonight, bro?
So, the Happiness of Pursuit Festival Tour. This is our first leg of the tour. I was invited on from my folks Noah James and Lisa J and 60 East and Kill C Ray, Invisible Ponchos. Me and Kill C Ray, we had a conversation on this podcast some months ago, And we're just talking independence, right? Because independent hip hop, especially out here on the West Coast, has gone through a lot of different changes over the last few years, especially after the pandemic. And I just found myself more prideful of independence than ever before. And it started to dawn on me that a lot of my peers didn't always feel the same pride, right? And that they love the freedom, but they're overwhelmed by the responsibilities. So I feel like that's where every city we go to, you know, no matter what no matter how many people is there, it doesn't really matter. What matters is that those that are there feel like they left with something more than what they came with. And if an independent hip hop show did that for them, it's gonna make them wanna tell somebody else, yo, come get some of this good home cooking, right? So, but yeah, that's literally what brought me out here, is me having a good relationship with all of them. And I mean, it's always dope when you're able to do touring with people you actually like.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. Shout out to that whole crew, Poncho, 60 East, Noah, all that, yo. You yourself, we know there's many MCs that have various flows and styles. When you grab the mic, what can we expect from Curtis King?
I think expecting something is the biggest mistake anybody could ever make.
Ooh, talk to him.
I think that's
talk to me, really.
Real talk. Like, if I'm in the audience, it's funny because now, after I've had a little bit of a hiatus from performing live, I see it from a different lens than I ever saw it before. When I was younger, all I wanted to do was get on there, rap, make the rappers impressed by what I'm doing, and not give a damn about how loud it was. Now I'm thinking of somebody who decides to leave home and come to a show when they could be in their own comfort. They could be watching Netflix. They could be doing all the different things we have now in 2023. For them to make the decision to come out here, I gotta make sure that they don't regret that, one, and two, they feel like, I want to come back to this. So, I'm sorry, what was your original question? I'm sorry,
what do you bring to the mic when you? What can we expect from Curtis King when he grabs the mic? But yo, you drop it.
Expect the unexpected. It's going in line with it. Expect the unexpected. I think that the minute that you kind of feel like you got this guy pegged, it'll either be a beat, it'll be a change in flow, it'll be a acapella. Like, I think sometimes people will hear stuff from me, especially like hip hop heads, will hear stuff from me and be like, oh, he's a trap rapper, he's a whatever, he's a main, whatever they want to call it. And then I'll give you something that's like, no, he's of the culture. I've been of the culture. I've been around long enough. I've been on tour with Murs. Me and Noah been on tour with Murs. And he saw the same thing. And that, I think we really represent that iPod generation, where we didn't just have Tribe. We didn't have just like Gangstar in our playlist. It was like shuffle, it can go to Coldplay. Shuffle, it can go to Gucci. Shuffle, it can go to. That's how my playlist is. And so I'm like, I remember Dido, the singer of Stan, right? Mm-hmm. She said something. She said, "Why would I ever make music that I would never listen to?" And it dawned on me, like, I was making music for the audiences and what I thought they wanted, and I wasn't making that gumbo pot of shit that I listened to in my own playlist.
Yes.
But it took me having a little bit of a hiatus, and honestly, every single song that they've heard tonight, with the exception of one, I did on a live stream. So it might like be 4 hours, 5 hours, but I made the beat, I did the lyrics, all live. So my audience on YouTube has seen this process from that to performing it, from when it was just an idea. So I think like there's certain things now that's being asked of us as hip hop artists, as independents, that has never been asked before. I told Noah the other day, I said, I think we really living Shock G's dream out, and that this is the first time that underground's been digital. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes, I'm following you.
We're literally in that era now where he meant something else, but we're living in that era where the stories that you would hear some of the OGs share, they were like on granny VHS cams. Now it's in 4K. Now we're able to show like the culture in so many different ways, and we have a further reach than ever before because of the internet and the way it maneuvers now. So I'm excited about this time. I feel like it's gonna be a resurgence of and a redefinition of what independent hip hop means, because it's relying on us. Like, it's crazy because we're like young OGs at this point.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm loving where it's heading to. I'm excited about what's to come.
Yo, MCs, you entrepreneurs, listeners, man, he's dropping some jewels on y'all right now. Oh man, let's hover around 50 years old. You kind of talked about the OGs just a while ago, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, hip hop's about to hit 50 years old,
Crazy.
right? Exactly. Like, man, think we would be at where we're at today. You representing hip hop 50 right now, but nonetheless, the question is for you, man. How has hip hop changed your life?
It made me feel like the things that were very different from the peers that I was at school with, it made me feel like the thoughts that I had that didn't seem like the popular thoughts had a place and had a home. So when I heard Andre 3000 saying the things that he was saying, the stories he was telling as a part of Outkast about him and his little cousins and them discovering things, and I'm like, that sounds like me and my little cousin. And when you have a platform to express yourself, and as long as you understand at least the basics and you have a respect for the foundation, people are willing to listen. For a kid like myself that was shy, I was reserved, that's how I got my name. I went to Curtis Middle School, and when I conquered my insecurities, I became Curtis King.
Ooh,
so like,
okay.
For somebody that was like that, I'm used to my thoughts not being heard, at that time at least. And now, I get on the mic, I do what I'm supposed to do, I get on the production, somehow, some way, these thoughts that didn't really make sense when I explained them out loud make so much more sense over a 3-minute instrumental. That was enough for me to fall in love with. And the fact that music, the hip-hop music in general, just made me feel like I had a place. It made me feel like no matter how old I got, how much older I got, I didn't have to get old. You know what I'm saying? So hip-hop has always gives me that youthful energy. Getting out here, at home I'm dead. Out here, like they don't know. I get to just rock it and jump around and be vibrant and young as I want to be. So I love it.
Yeah, dude. I like this one right here. This little quick interview. I like to get you to the studio to sit down and really talk to you. We'll break that up. I'll drop you on that one, but let's just go to this next one. Let's hover around hip hop. We'll stop this real quick.
Okay, no worries. That is the first time ever. That's crazy. That's the first time I ever had a train next to me.
So we're just picking up. We had a little train break there, pretty dope. Yeah, right.
That was a long train.
Right. Shout out to Exhibit Gallery. We haven't even given them a shout out for tonight, man, hosting it. So let's jump into this last one, man. Hip hop, as we were talking, hovering around 50, about to be 50, August 11th, in fact, coming up. Man, who or what movement has has inspired you?
Honestly, I'm more moved by independence than I ever have before. Before, of course, it was the Outkast, it was Nas, it was the Jay-Z's, and I still love the music and what it meant to me at that time. But now I'm more moved by folks who had their time in the pop culture limelight and then had a rejuvenation in their career when they came out and they really found their independence and ownership, like a Currency. Currency really like, it's really the stories behind these artists that really moved that for me. Of course, my brother Murs, man. My brother Murs is somebody that has always gave me and Noah so much game along the way. Being able to go to Strange Land and meet Tech Nine and go toward the location when me and Murs did a video, like it's things like that that let me know we haven't even like scratched the surface of what's possible, right? So
right. Talk to
in
him.
this 50th year, I'm more moved by the folks that not only figure it out, but figure out how to do it bigger than what somebody else tells them they need to go this route. You need to get signed. You need to do. It's like no. There's enough opportunity out here, and like I said before, we're literally living in the digital underground now.
Woo, I like that, dude. I like that. Yo, Curtis, so part of this show, what we do is we talk to the MCs, the rappers, the other half. You know, someone comes up, talks about some knowledge, maybe. Then we show videos. We'd like to play one of your videos on Tipple Tactics. Man, introduce that video.
Okay. What video? What video are we gonna play?
Yeah, you want the people out there to listen to, watch. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
An intro for that for us, please.
I got you. So the video you're getting ready to watch next is going to be Curtis King. It's called Skincare, of all things.
Oh, I seen that one. Oh, yeah.
It's me and my son. He makes his music video debut in our backyard, and I'm like, this may not be the most hip hop visual you ever seen, but damn it, it's the realest one that I have for you. So yeah, Skincare is the one. My wife is also doing the skincare on me and all of that stuff, but just a song that's just honestly celebrating maturity. It's celebrating just becoming a better man and a more balanced man. So yeah, I think you'll enjoy that. It's a nice, cool little vibe on that one.
All right, you heard it. Curtis King, Skincare. Enjoy.
Hey.
And again, thank you for coming, Temple.
Of course, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Peace.
Yeah. Talk about the part that you cannot comprehend when I say that they are them, we're not alike, and I am him, yeah. I am him, yeah. Hop in the whip to the end, yeah. I walk in the room like I've been here. Confidence on me like skincare. But I play it smooth, cause I know what it took to make it here. They offered me a shortcut, but I'm cool. I will take the stairs. When you choose your own route, I hope you know that hate appears. Look how they look at the standout. Well, luckily I can take the stairs. Morning when I wake up, check my phone. Why, yes, I made another sale. Then I read a comment about what I cannot do. Haha, just say you scared. I will not give in to fear, yeah. I am the truth and the dare, yeah. Let me just make you aware, the game, we no longer playing it fair. I get respect in the game, cause I really did it and never wrote checks for it. They gon' remember my name, I doubled the value and I paid the rest for it. I remember that I drive around in my foreign Taurus on Firestone. I dreamed about this life, I'm living in the present tense, now I'm finally home. Yeah. Come on, let me pop my shit. Yeah. Come on, let me talk my shit. Yeah. Come on, let me pop my shit. Yeah. Come on, let me talk my shit. Talk about the part that you cannot comprehend when I say that they are them, we're not alike, and I am him, yeah. I am him, yeah. Hop in the whip to the end, yeah. I walk in the room like I've been here. Confidence on me like skincare. When I maneuver my way at first through this industry, I thought I was a really good student. You told me there's no such thing as a dumb question. Then I asked and you looked at me still. So I had to take my own path, no gatekeeper, I passed through it. They looked at my dream and they shot it down. But luckily you was like Rasputin. Yeah, stupid, yeah, boy. Back in my bag, better back off me. Try to block my calls and box my reach, but God ain't done, can't blackball me. I will not give in to fear, yeah. I was delivered to win, yeah. And I feel like I'm not done, no. And I feel like I'm the one, yeah. I get respect in the game, cause I really did it and never wrote checks for it. They gon' remember my name, I doubled the value and I paid the rest for it. I remember that I drive around in my foreign Taurus on Firestone. I dreamed about this life, I'm living in the present tense, now I'm finally home. Yeah. Come on, let me pop my shit. Yeah. Come on, let me talk my shit. Yeah. Come on, let me pop my shit. Yeah. Come on, let me talk my shit. Talk about the part that you cannot comprehend when I say that they are them, we're not alike, and I am him, yeah. I am him, yeah. Hop in the whip to the end, yeah. I walk in the room like I've been here. Confidence on me like skincare. Talk about the part that you cannot comprehend when I say that they are them, we're not alike, and I am him, yeah. I am him, yeah. Hop in the whip to the end, yeah. I walk in the room like I've been here. Confidence on me like skincare.
All right. Yo, man, here we have Invisible Poncho, straight out of San Diego. These gentlemen dropped in at Tempo Tactics episode 5, I would think it was. 5 down in San Diego, showed off on the whim, man. Here they are again. From here on, I'll just let you talk, man. What's cracking with y'all now? What y'all got cracking?
First of all, my name is Gene Flo. Just a reminder for you guys, this is Kill C-Ray. We are the Invisible Ponchos. Yeah, man, we got a lot of cool music coming up. We're on tour right now out here in Fullerton, the Thought Fest Tour 2023. We just kicked off in San Diego. We did Cathedral City. Tonight we're doing Fullerton, and then we're going to hit Bakersfield. We're going to hit Fresno. We're going to hit Modesto, Vegas.
So how is it?
LA and Ontario.
How is it touring? How long has it been since y'all been on y'all's last tour?
Let's see, we toured a little bit last year. Really, we spent the majority of last year just getting our stage show down. We're keeping it super real. You don't understand. No, that's real.
All right, so it's probably been a while since y'all probably been on tour. Maybe not, because everything's starting to open back up. But how is it to be on this Hop Festival tour so far?
Man, it's awesome. We're out here with like some of our best friends, really. Curtis King, Noah James, 60 East. We've been working with them for years. Our manager is the stage manager at the Happiness of Pursuit Festival. Shout out Hiphop Eddie. And we just been working together a lot. So coming out on tour was like just a natural thing for us. And plus, you got to hear a lot of us tonight. We're just all on a vibe, you know what I mean? Like we all kind of have a similar vibe. We're all super positive. We're about working really, really hard. So being on tour together has been like, honestly, it's been really smooth. You know what I mean? Like we've been on tours and other shows with people that you kind of know, you know, but this is like family. So it's been amazing. It's been like a party each place. And, you know what I mean? Everybody looks out for each other. It's been cool.
And all of y'all were past performers at the festival as well, right? So let's keep it current. Y'all both have things cracking on y'all's own area past, right? Tell us, Gene, I know how yours going, man. You've got that production thing going on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sorry, I don't remember the name.
It's okay. It's okay. Every Monday, weekly, it's called the Beat Block Podcast. So we rotate different types of shows on every Monday. So one Monday we'll have our flagship at Beat Block Radio, where we're playing beats from all types of producers who submitted music in. Then one week we're doing a sample flip challenge, where I'll pick from my collection of records, couple samples, put it out there. They'll flip them, submit them, and then we do a sample flip night. And then one night is just me making beats, so people get to see the workflow from start to finish, kind of see where I'm going, how I'm using plugins, different tactics like that. No pun intended.
The trade stuff, right? Yeah.
So yeah, that's going real well. We're close to finishing up 2 years, and we're growing, man. We're growing.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, for all you beat makers out there, producers, y'all need to tune in, man, right here.
Send in those beats, man. Tune into Platform Collection on YouTube. If you want to send in beats, you can send in any kind of beats. We get asked all the time, what style, what this, what that, anything. So submit them in and we'll get you on the show. All you have to do is go to Beat Block TV on Instagram, click the link in bio, and you'll see the mail icon. Click the mail icon, attach your beats, send in a picture of yourself, a logo, album art, whatever. 3 beats minimum, and we'll fit you on the show, man. Simple as that.
Gene Flow. What about you? What's cracking with yours?
So I just relaunched the second season of my podcast called Chris Sees the Internet, and it's really in-depth conversations with artists. I'm an artist myself, so we touch a lot of like pretty deep things from everybody's creative process. And since we're on here right now, I'd love to have you on. That'd be amazing. So please come on, Chris Sees the Internet. You can catch it on Platform Collection as well. We just had Curtis King on. We've had 60 East, Noah James, 2Mex, a lot of the cats that you've talked to as well. But we tend to like get into like more of like their mental state, like what it takes to like make a Noah James or a Curtis King, you know what I mean? Like what's really going on? Because I think a lot of people get sometimes you just get lost in the music. You forget that that's like a real person who has to like really struggle, really go through those things, and that's what we talk about on my podcast.
Right. Talking about that mental part. Yes. And then we talked about that in episode 5. You know, like, yo, that's pretty dope. You go down an avenue many people don't really address. I mean, there's addressing now, but come on, that's a dope platform. Man, question for both of y'all. In about 3 or 4 months, hip hop's gonna turn 50. Man, any thoughts? Any?
Happy birthday, first of all. Happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you for saving our lives.
Half a century of just growth, evolution, change.
Yeah, I feel like for us it's like a special year. We talked about that actually at the beginning of the year, that's what this was going to be. Oddly enough, we kicked off the tour in San Diego a couple days ago, and that was a year to the date that the Invisible Ponchos actually did their first show together. So within 1 year, we got on the tour, and we kicked off the tour. So, I mean, honestly, man, bro, like, we're trying to be, like, one of the best live groups there can be. So we work really hard at that. And we're just gonna keep doing that for the rest of the year. And we're releasing a ton of music. We got a bunch of videos. Shout out to So Loca. Shout out to the homie Manny, who's gonna be directing some videos for us. So just keep an eye out for that. And yeah, man, tune in.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. You gave us a perfect way to end it. Thank you for stopping by again, gentlemen, at Tempo Tactics.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all. Any last words?
Yes, sir. You guys can catch anything and everything Invisible Ponchos at theinvisibleponchos.com. Go there, catch clips of our live shows, catch videos, catch audio, merch, what have you. Theinvisibleponchos.com.
Yeah, and most importantly, tune in to Temple Tactics. What's wrong with y'all, man? This is real hip hop, y'all. This is real hip hop. Temple Tactics all day.
You know.
Oh, thank you for that one. Peace, Tempo Tactics, Invisible Ponchos.
Peace.
Yo, good looking, dude. Thank you for that one. All right, yo, you might recognize this gentleman right here from episode 2 of Tempo Tactics, 60 East in the house. Yo, good seeing you again. Why are we here tonight?
Man, we're here for the Happiness of Pursuit Festival, Orange County edition tour. You know, we've been we came up with this idea to basically tour around the state, looking for the best artists from around the country to give a platform to on the festival, and that's why we're here, you know.
Hey, how you been, man?
I've been good, bro. I've been busy as shit. Being
I saw you at CSUN.
Yeah, CSUN, doing shows, being a dad and shit. But we good, we good.
Hey, speaking of CSUN, you did a performance, and then you dropped a new song. So tell the viewers, obviously you have something bubbling up. What's cracking? You have a new joint, new album coming out?
Yeah, so me and the homie Afro, All Flows Reach Out, got a project coming out. He produced the whole thing. I'm rapping on the whole thing. Coming out this month, May 23rd. We just put out a single with Razkaz this Wednesday. Music video dropping this Monday.
Yes.
Super excited. We've been getting crazy response for the project, and yeah, you know, it's off to the races from here, man. You know?
Talking about the festival that you got going on, picking up artist competition along the way. How's it going so far?
Man, it's been dope. San Diego, we found the thing I like about competitions is being able to find the dopest artists from the city, you know what I mean, and picking them to represent the city on the festival. That was kind of the idea behind the whole Thought Fest tour, and being able to see it come to life and shit like this, you know what I mean, happening. It's dope to see.
So I've been asking the artists a lot because a few questions, but one of the questions I do want to hit you off with, about 3 months from now, August 11th to be exact, 1973, hip hop's gonna turn 50. Talk about how has hip hop changed your life, bro?
Hip hop saved my life, man. I don't know where I would be right now. Honestly, I think I'd be either dead or in jail if it wasn't for hip hop.
Talk to
and for that reason is one of the reasons that I like providing a platform for hip hop for other people, because I really like working with at-risk youth, because I was an at-risk youth, you know what I mean? Had it not been for hip hop, I'd be dead or in jail, like I was saying, or in the streets doing some shit. And for me to have this outlet and be able to create this platform for other people to have an outlet to release this energy or whatever, it's a blessing, man. And I'm just grateful to be here.
Thank you for being here. Appreciate you stopping by on such a busy day, judging tonight, getting ready to drop a new project. Founder right here, the Hot Fest.
Yeah.
60 East. Tempo Tactics.
Yo,
thank you.
Let's go. Peace.
Peace. Good looking. Thank you. I got you.